What is up, everyone? It's Ethan, and today we are looking at the Cubic Community Center, which is a brand new official realm. I say brand new because it's brand new and rebuilt. We had an old one, which was ModRand Games, that a lot of the moderators hosted events in and kept the community occupied during some slow times when there was no updates or admin events happening or official events. But now we decided to redo the realm, so a few of us over the course of the last month and a half have been working hours and hours every single day to build a new mod-free community center. And what I mean by mod-free is that you don't have to have a moderator sitting in the realm hosting the event. We wanted to make the realm's point where you can play your own games without any host, no perms, and basically have fun without perms. So it's here in Eden. It's this little shop right here. It's called the Cubic Community Center, so we can go ahead and hop in the realm. I can go ahead and show you around. So you spawn coming out of this little mountain to this nice art that Icy Tam Tam drew for the realm. It looks really good. And this is the community center. It's very big, and it took a long time for us to build, and I'm really happy with the results of it. So I kind of just want to go through and talk about every spot and show you this realm and really promote it because it's such a good realm. So we're going to go ahead and go this way, and we're going to talk about the dock first. So the dock is a fishing hangout where you can go and you can use the overworld water. You can stand on the edge here with a fishing rod and you can fish, and you can also come up here and get some concessions from the cubies that are over here and go back to fishing. And this whole point of this area is literally just to fish at, so we wanted to somehow incorporate fishing in the realm, so we decided to do a big pond with a dock and allow everyone to kind of sit around here and watch your friends fish, or if you fish yourself in Cubic Castles, you can fish here as well. Moving on to the cafe, this is just one of those decorative buildings that are in the realm. So it's just a cute little cafe. There is a hidden entrance somewhere in the cafe. I'm not going to show you where because I think it's fun for you guys to find those hidden entrances yourself. But this is just a cute little cafe where you can hang out with your friends, talk, maybe while one of you guys are blending a coffee for one of the other customers that come into the community center. We also have a back patio that you can go to, and then there's some back door areas here with some trash bins and a lot of mushrooms around the edges over here. We can move on over to this wishing well here, which is really cute, and actually, fun fact, you can fish in this wishing well as well if you don't feel like standing at the pond. And then this is the Great Community Center building. So this is the actual community center where you'll go in. There's some air hockey and some 8-ball over here. On this wall we have some seating, and then we also have all the founders of Cubic Castle. So we have Betamax, we have Cosmic, and then Sir Cuberth is up there as well. And if you come on over here, we have a little help desk with Mabs standing there as our support staff, and it also has the Twitter on there and some news. And then we have a second floor and then a super secret community fun realms coming soon, which is actually being worked on behind the scenes. We'll go up the stairs just to kind of give the little scenic route upstairs, and we come across this cute little lobby. There's also a terrace out here as well that you guys can hang out on. And this floor is actually important because if you go over here, it explains the staff tags that we have in game. So we have the administrator tag explained and that moderator tag as well. We also have the moderator safe trading room for those large trades that you guys may have. And then there's no staircase up, so we do have to take the elevator to the rooftop. And this rooftop is a nice little cinema with a cubie eating popcorn and then some nice snacks that you guys can eat while you're watching the movie that's up here. And then we have a helicopter pad. There is another secret entrance that is around this area, so keep an eye out for that. But we can go ahead and hop down and we can walk over to this Cubic Castle CC statue that you can sit at as well with some of your friends. And we can just take this path right on over here to a nice seating area, and we are actually at one of the first mini games in the realm that require no perms. So we have an easy side and a hard side on the back, and this is rock climbing. So you just hit this go bumper, You climb up as fast as you can, and you try and get the best time. Obviously, some people have cheated with those times, but try and get the fastest time the legit way. We have our next game, which is kind of in the retro style of those old arcade machines that you would see in arcades. And this is an accelerating jump game, so the premise of this game is that you will have someone on this side trying to stop the spin of the accelerating. So me standing on blue here makes those accelerings on the blue stop, and the player will fall through, move into green, shuts off the green ones, turns back on those blue ones, and then shuts off the red ones. And the point of this one is that the players will go through and jump between the colors, trying to avoid the person from eliminating you from the game. And then we can move over to Spleef over here, and all you got to do is just drop on down, and you can just run around trying to get other players out while also avoiding that deadly fire there. And then you can hit this checkpoint too, that way you don't have to walk all the way back over here from the entrance. And then this one is my personal favorite game. I helped build this game and put some ideas in it. So this is our Snakes and Ladders game. And basically this game is we will all start in a line here, and the first person will bump it, so then that's a 4 on the bumper, so I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, but I landed on an event block. So this +1, if we go over here, move forward 1 block. So I land here and I just add on to that 4, so I moved 5 total. Some of these droppers help you advance in the game, and then some of them work in the deficit of you by pulling you back even further from that finish line. There's also some trick ones like this plus question mark. When you land here, let's say I rolled a 2 or a 1 on this one. Wow, I rolled a 2. Let's say I rolled a 1 on this one. Someone got it all to say 6, I just noticed that. Let me put it back. My luck is not good right now. My luck is not good. So let's say you roll a 2 on this one and you move over, you would bump this one to see how many spots are added onto your next roll. And then similarly, but in the opposite, for this minus question, if I were to roll a 2 from this one, 1, 2, then I hit this and see how many blocks backwards I go. And unfortunately, if you get unlucky, if you move back 5, you're really moving back 6. And basically the first one to exit is the winner. There's multiple ways you can do this, whether it's you land on here and you have to get only a 1 to finish, or you can do it where if you got 3, you go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, since I landed on that -2. There's multiple ways you can play. You can make your own rules with how to finish the game and have people get first place, second place, third place, and so on and so forth. And then we can move on to the super easy event over here, which is the bouncy castle, and the entire point of this one is just to bounce around. Which brings us to the final mini game that is in the realm, which is the first to 6 is what I like to call it. I think it's actually called, oh, there's not a name to it. I call it first to 6. So the premise of this one is you will all go through and you'll quickly try to get all 6 of these dice to say the number 6. So that one says 6 now, that one does, and then we just go through and it's the first to get all 6. Another way some people play it is 1 through 6. So there's a 1 here, so then I would try to get a 2, and then a 3, wow, and then a 4, aw, and then a 4 on this one, and so on until it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the first to get to that. So there's multiple ways you can play this one. You could also do it where it's all of these have to be a 1, and then all of these have to be a 6. You can create your own rules, play it however you like. That is all the events that are in the realm that you can play, but we're missing the biggest part of the realm, which is the beautiful AFK fountain. So if you sit in the fountain, it will push you around all the way to this accelerating part right here. And when you go through the accelerating, it will shoot you up to the top of the fountain, and it resets by dropping you into this level, and then it'll circle you around, drop you into the bottom level, circle you around, and then back up to the top. And also you can climb it because it is a giant QB statue. So if we climb all the way to the top right here, we can see that it is a QB hitting a Cubit. And yeah, that's the community center. I'm going to be in here a lot since I helped build it, but I also am going to be in here a lot because I think that it is a great place to meet new friends, watch people play games, make your own rules for the games, and just hang out. It seems like a pretty cool place to be at. You can fish, play mini games, jump in the AFK fountain, chat with friends in a park bench, and just find all 4 secret places in the realm. Another thing I want to point out is I changed my username to CGB. I changed it for my own preference. I thought it was time to retire my full username in game at least and move back to just the initials of my username. I think it looks cleaner, I think it looks better, and also people already call me CGB in game, so I figured might as well just change my username to that because that's what I'm already called in game. Some people also call me Ethan. Whichever one makes you feel comfortable, I'm fine with you guys addressing me as either, or you can still address me as Cool Guy Boss. Does not matter to me. But yeah, I hope to see you guys. Check out this community center. It's super cool, super awesome. We are still expected to have that content update in August, so I hope to see you all on Cubic Castles. Bye!